Hello again, guys. Another episode of Beardcraft. Now, the problem here was I still have that issue with having forgotten to, hit that button and, turn on the sound for everything. Yeah. So I realized I had actually watched a video on how to build a powered reactor, power cooled reactor, or whatever it's called. And so, ta-da! Lo and behold, a powered reactor. However, the problem I realized later on was the fact that I had forgotten to turn on the power once again. Yeah, as you can guess, things get a little bit weird after that because I couldn't figure out how to get the power back on. Because I was like, what the heck? Is this thing sucking up all the power? And so I have proceeded back to emptying out the ME station again, in an attempt to hopefully gain one small green spot. As you can guess, this kind of epically failed. Yeah. But, on a bright note, I had the ability to start gathering turbine stuff. Because I had also watched a video on a turbine. So, here is a very quick way as to how to build a turbine. It is 5 blocks long by 6 blocks long. And so, you end up with windows sometimes on both sides, but in my case, I think I split the windows in half. Because you didn't have to use windows, it just kind of helped a little bit. At that point, the reactor had decided to jump into my inventory. Yeah, didn't help very much. But this is probably the fastest turbine I've ever built. And also the first one. Because that turbine that I'm taking apart right now doesn't count as a turbine. Yeah. As you can also guess, my system for chopping up everything at once, also known as vein miner, is still malfunctioning. I have yet to figure out how to fix that, but at a certain point we will. Not today, though. That's for sure. So I'm sitting here building this up, and I had realized one thing. I ran out of glass. That my floor is not completed. Look at it. You're going to be like, wait a second, something's missing here. By George, he's got it. So we gotta chop up some more of this. And then I also realize, hey, I gotta chop up some of these little reactor fans. Because otherwise, this isn't gonna work very well at all. But being the fact that I'm not gonna use it at all, I was just kind of like, okay. Now we stick in the reactor rotor shaft. And now we stick in the little fan blades everywhere. And yeah, everything's all pretty. And boom! Turbine. I don't even have to use it. I just let it sit there. Yep. So now we take a look in the book and see what's next. I'm just kind of like, yeah, 2 things all done. So I'm sitting here scrolling and I'm like, what should we do now? Maybe I could do some Thaumcraft. Then I was like, oh, hell nah. So I returned back to trying to figure out how to make the potion the right way. Yeah. Back to the witchery thing. It realized that it probably is the potion of sleeping, only because of the fact that the potion of sleeping, or the brew of sleeping rather, is the only thing that involves sleeping. Yeah. So I ended up having to build a kettle. So this is the first step to building a kettle. Gathering the necessary ingredients of lava, a diamond, and a whiff of magic. Because we needed to build an attuned stone. Without the attuned stone, it wouldn't work so well. Because you can't build a kettle without an attuned stone. And since I had run out of room entirely, things get a little bit weirder. Yeah. For instance, all the stuff that's going on currently. Had to build my own everything almost because the AE system is completely out of room. The cool thing is though, at a certain point in this video, you're gonna realize, oh my god, the voice and the speed are all back to normal. And you know why? Because it's like in this video, I realize what happens. Yeah. You're gonna be like, what? I ain't even lying. That's how this is gonna go. At about 7 minutes and 8 seconds. And I memorized that because I started laughing. Yeah. So we're setting up the kettle a second time, right? Now the problem with the kettle here is we're not calling it black, but the problem is everything starts catching fire. Doesn't matter what we do to it, it just starts catching fire. Now here's where I start gathering the ingredients in order to, you know, quench the flames of passion. Because the first thing we had to do was build a love potion. Or a brew of love, rather. Which I'm still not entirely sure what it does. I can only presume that the brew of love gives you the ability to, like, throw it on mobs and they won't attack you. So I throw down a trapdoor in an attempt to hopefully quench the fire, which kind of failed as you can see. I think at a certain point it does manage to kill one plant, which is one small... Oh, there it goes. There's the flower. I was going to say it was one small daisy. Yeah, poor little daisy didn't deserve it. The funny thing is right here, I'm looking around for all the ingredients. The great thing you're about to realize is I have one lily pad. What are the freaking chances of that? I had one lily pad. You know, it's like one job. I hadn't even planned on using a lily pad for anything, but I just figured, you know, if I needed a lily pad, I would have at least one lily pad. And so that's what I had in the end. Yeah. So as things continued on, the weirdness continues on. We realize we need chocolate for the love potion. I'm sitting here thinking, you know, that one ingredient, that kind of makes sense. Although, I'm sitting here trying to figure out why you wouldn't want a demon heart for a love potion too. Because, you know, a heart. Although I picked up enough bottles to be able to pick up the love potion. Because when you create it, it says 3. Which is why I was sitting there thinking, okay, so I need 3 bottles, or 3 potion bottles. And I'm sitting here reorganizing the inventory so I don't screw this up. And then I realize I have to pull off my magnet. Because if I don't pull off the magnet, yeah, stuff's going to end up flying around and catching fire. Although, the funny thing about this is my spellbook kept trying to jump into my inventory, so I almost ended up throwing it in there, which would have gone badly. Yeah. I thought it had to cook longer, but I wasn't sure on that, so I sat there and waited a couple seconds in order to see if it was actually going to cook for longer. You know, because I'm not sure how long witchery stuff has to cook usually. I mean, who the heck knows? At least I thought it would cook longer. So now we get the other part of this. I'm sitting here thinking, cookie and purified milk? Yeah, that kind of makes sense for sleeping. Although I don't see about the love potion part, or the icy needle. The icy needle, I'm sitting here thinking, you know, it probably makes sense if, you know, you're having a nightmare. Yeah, keep that thought in your head in a few minutes. Yeah. So, I'm sitting here wondering why there's missing blocks, and I think, you know, it's probably Endermen that have stolen them. I also had thought that the snowbells were growing in the other garden, but they weren't. They were growing in the witchery garden, which makes sense because it's for witchery to start. Yeah, so now we've got all of the ingredients, minus the cookie. So I'm sitting here looking for a cookie, like a cookie fanatic. Yeah, check the mobs area, no cookie. Check the other area, no cookie. Check the other areas, no cookie at all. I had no idea where a cookie would be. Then I go into the other thing that holds all my junk. And then my power is out. Wah, wah. And I'm sitting here thinking that the power had run out because of the fact that I was charging a draconium block. Yeah. There's my cookie. It was actually in there. Started throwing the rest of the spare love potions in there because what the heck am I going to do with a spare love potion? That's not going to help anything at all. Yeah. Although I did find some extra XP. I had seen these little dots and I was like, what the heck are those little dots? Okay, so here we go. Da 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 da. And making another potion. And where's the realization that I have to pull off the magnet? Oh, wait. No, the magnet is already off. Yay. Brew of sleep. So now here we've got all the ingredients. And we start chucking things in. One. It turned black. I was like, oh my god, what the heck's going on? And then it started getting lighter. So it turned brown and then purple. And then I was like, oh, well, I guess things are going okay. And just slowly adding one thing after another, and then BAM! There we go. Our little brew of sleep. So we start drinking it and realize, hey, it's really dark in here. Oh god, I'm being attacked. No! Bad guys everywhere. What do you do when this happens? You slash spawn. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. It's here that the sound starts working again. You know what, guys? I just realized you haven't heard this, like, whole episode. Anyway, we just built a potion of love, a potion of brew of sleeping. We built a actively cooled reactor, because that counted because it converted over. We built a turbine housing. Oh my god. I can't even believe that I've been sitting here recording without sound. Oh my god. That means I did yesterday's without sound too. Oh god. I am straight potato. This is not the first time this has happened either, as you can probably guess. Huh. Well, that's, yeah. So we just went to the spirit world. I can't even believe I did that. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Not even gonna lie. But, okay. So, how do you hatch and train a dragon? Okay, we still have to enter the Eldritch dimension, and I have no idea how to do that. We went to the spirit world. I can't even believe I was recording without any sound that whole time. I don't even have a second dragon. Oh gosh. You know, the amount of craziness that just happened, all that craziness. Okay. So I know for a fact, in order for us to work on some more dragon stuff, we're actually gonna have to charge up some more of that draconium. Draconium? Close that out. No? You don't wanna... Okay, be a dingleberry then. Dingleberry stew. That sounds gross, but yeah. Okay. So we're gonna need like a bunch of these, I guess. Get 64, that sounds good. Okay. So we'll just charge. Oh, wrong one. This is the charger. Can we? Is there an easier way to do this? Doesn't feel like it. I need a way to charge stuff up faster. What's a better thing than an energy conduit? Well, let's see. Energy conduit is the max power for these things. I think there's that cooled thing, right? Cooled. No. It's tube? Tube? No, that's potato. I have wanted to fly around in one of these. We might have to build a potato jetpack. Let's see it. P-O-T-A-T... Oh, crap. Oh, nope, nope. Ow, stop pressing buttons. P-O-T-A-T-O. Okay. Maybe tuberous. D-U... Crud. I did it again. D-U-R-B... O-U-B... There, that. Ooh. Tub faucet, huh? Wait, that's a flux capacitor. This is what we want. Okay. Built me a potato jetpack. Okay. So let's see how this thing works. It's gonna go badly. I'm pretty sure of it. Because why wouldn't a potato jetpack be a bad idea? Well, my potato is gone. Whew. Shouldn't that have, like... I would imagine that would have yielded me a potato to eat, but I guess being just alive is probably a good thing. Yeah. That was weird. Okay, so at least we managed to finish all the witchery stuff finally today. That was good. It's funny, though, how the Nightmare Dimension and the Spirit World are the same thing. You know, because I don't get that. It's like, why is it the exact same thing? Also, that was a very roundabout way to be able to get to a different dimension. That was a heck of a lot of work. You know me. I'm all about the not working. Yeah. Okay, so we need to get more lava into that drum. How am I gonna do that? Well, old-fashioned way, I suppose. Yep. Screw that, not doing it. Okay, so this is done. Hey! It did yield a potato! Oh my god, that's awesome. Draconian block, be done! You're so close. Be beautiful. Take up all the power. All of that. Oh my god, there's still so much more power in this thing. Okay, one charge draconium block. We're gonna need a lot more draconium. I'm pretty sure of it. I can't even... I still can't believe that I didn't make sound, either. Oh, gosh. Well, yeah. That happened. That definitely happened. Hey, at least now you guys have audio sounds and such. Kind of mezzo back to normal. It's been a very weird day today. I've been working on a lot of quests, and so my brain has been kind of hampered. Anyway, I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye!